Alright guys, this is the deep half guard single leg sweep, okay? It's still basic but very efficient for all levels, okay? So I start here with my knee shield to prevent him from flattening out here, okay? So that's why I start with the knee shield between me and him here, okay? So if he wants to control my head, ideally I want to start with my hands here to prevent him from grabbing my hand, from preventing him to push his knee here, you know, and get the position. So I have a little bit of control here of his arm here. This is a good position to begin, okay? So all you have to remember here is this. I'm going to hug the leg with my arms that is being controlled by my legs already. Because a lot of people mix it up, so they go to hug this leg here. This leg has nothing to do with the picture, okay? So I have the arm control, I have my knee shield, and I have this leg, his right leg between my legs here, okay? So this is the leg I'm going for. So the way you create the space and the momentum for you to enter underneath here and secure the leg is by extending. You're gonna get rid of the knee shield. So I'm going to extend this leg, and my arm will follow the trajectory of my leg because I have to underhook him here. So this arm has to go underneath his armpit here. So if you just shoot your leg and the arm follows, you get the job done here in this part, okay? Now, my other hand must go between his legs, also following the trajectory of my other leg that is already here. You just have to follow the same position here, okay? So we start here. I'm going to extend my leg and underhook and sit up so my arm goes underneath him here, okay? Now I want to move his gravity center forward because at the same time that I'm bringing him forward, I can scooch myself even forward here, the position I want to be, okay? So let's move this way here a little bit so they can see, okay? So this is the position that I got. This is the deep half guard position, okay? So there are two ways to complete the sweep here, and make sure you have good control of the leg in a sense that you're squeezing your knees together so you don't never forget to open here so the person can escape. So you keep this and avoid to hug the leg with your hands, okay? Try to surround his leg with your whole arm like you're a snake here, cutting the blood flow of his blood here on the leg, you know, like you want to maintain a lot of pressure here, okay? Now the number one thing to pay attention here is the foot. If this foot is here very close from my hand, I can just grab it and make him sit and go to the top of him here. If this is available, you should go for this one, okay? If the foot is not so close, okay, the other option here is to pass your head all the way through underneath his body here towards his leg here. And I do this motion with my whole body because I'm not interested in just pulling my head there. I want to move my whole body. So I will go with the head, I go with the shoulder, I go with the hips, and I turn my knees. So the whole thing happens here at once, okay? So the mechanics here of the position of his reaction is this. If he doesn't move, okay, if I go for my move and I spin under him and he doesn't move, I'm going to fire his back here now, okay? So if this guy is not useful to this position, he doesn't understand the game, he's going to give you his back to you, you just jump on the back, and there you go, you're going to have the back. But most people understand what's happening here. So he doesn't want to give his back to me because of the points, and because it's a bad position to be, okay? So once he sees that I'm going to his back, he will sit and offer me guard because he's able to continue the fight in a safer mode here rather than having me on his back. So a lot of people will sweep themselves as you initiate this rotation. Okay, so that's why it's kind of a win-win situation. Okay? So once again, you're here half guard with the knee shield, extend the leg, the arm follow, and you enter, pull him forward so you can get him here. If the foot is here, you take it. If not, you start spinning around, and most likely he will sit for you to give you the 2 points for the sweep.